getting ready to start this game. They're going to be kicking off, going from our left to right. And deep for the Eagles is Scott Miller, and looks like Stefan Thomas. Ball lands short. Kevin takes it, and is hit right there at the 29-yard line right away.
Nice tackle by
good tackle.
Vineland special teams player there.
So Egg Harbor Township starts at their own 29.5-yard line. They're going to be on the left hash, and we'll see how Vineland likes to defend. Usually Vineland in past years has played a lot of gap defense, try to penetrate and disrupt.
And looks like they got 3 down linemen there. We'll see what they've got.
All right,
looks
Egg
like
Harbor Township
3-4
comes
there.
out in their standard shotgun offense. 2 backs in the backfield, broken eye slot right. Inside handoff. No, he rolls to the right, looking for room, and broke a couple tackles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a lot of pressure there from Vineland.
Tell you what, Coach, you got faked out on that handoff, but Vineland didn't.
No.
You know what? We've last couple games we seem to always get off a little slow, stuff like that.
That was the first play, Coach.
Feel them out a little bit.
Yeah. All right, we got trips left here on 2nd and 10. Single back shotgun. Flat motion to the left. There's a handoff to the right on a jet sweep. Stefan Thomas. And Stefan gets back to the line of scrimmage. Good containment there by Vineland.
Yeah, Vineland, if you take a look across their line, they're not too big, but they seem to have a lot of speed. So, we'll see how that, works out for us. Brings up a 3rd down and 9, Coach. See what we got here.
We're going to get a trips. Actually, we're going to get single back set, double slot, 22 formation. See if we get some kind of slot screen going here. Lots of time. Miller's back to throw, and looks like the ball gets knocked down. Good coverage.
Tell you what,
out there.
it almost was picked off by number 32 for Vineland, and I would have liked to have seen the screen that you were calling for, but I'll tell you, Vineland had us well covered on that.
Yes, they
Scott
did.
had all day back there to pick somebody out, and nobody was open. So we're going to have to punt now.
Now, Vineland's has some athletes, and I'm sure this guy that's back to receive this punt's one of their better ones. Here we go. So Kevin Marquez is back to punt. 4th down and 10. Good snap. Just got the punt off. It's good pressure, and it takes a Vineland bounce. Vineland's now going to start at the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line. Ball was down by Moody.
I'll tell you what, there
Dominic
was a lot
Moody.
of pressure on that kick, Coach, but we had it blocked well. They
Yeah,
just
we
come
did.
in.
The pressure came from the outside.
Right, it
and
came from
really
the
never
outside. There was no way that kick was going to be blocked.
No.
'Cause we blocked well.
Okay, here we go. Vineland comes out, and they're also in, looks like the same type offense, shotgun offense, double slot. Quarterback is back to throw, throws out into the flat, complete. And there's a tackle there, it looks like a fumble. And
looks like a fumble, and they're ruling the pass complete.
Ruled the pass complete and down, I suppose. I guess he hit the turf and then fumbled.
Wow. We don't have replays, so we can't see that. I
No.
thought it got popped out on the hit, but they're calling it, the ground can't cause a fumble.
Pickup of 8 yards, 2nd down and 2 for Vineland. 2 back set in the shotgun, slot right. There's the snap. Inside handoff. Ball's on the curve.
Here it goes.
Let's see what happens here. It looks like Egg Harbor Township has it.
covers.
And that's been Vineland's bugaboo for the last several years. They're very athletic. They can beat you on any single play with their speed, but they put the ball on the ground way too much.
And, that was, in reading the little capsule they had in the paper today, that was exactly what it said, that Vineland, has hurt themselves with turnovers. And here we have the first one of the game. It gives us a ball almost at midfield.
Okay, this is the 2nd time around for us against the Vineland defense. Let's see what Coach Rosa comes up with here. Shotgun, slot right. Okay, inside handoff. Going to the right side, and another great tackle.
That was Stefan Thomas on the carry, and right now we can't seem to break that line of scrimmage. I have a feeling, Coach, maybe you can look at it, with the 3 down linemen there and the 4 linebackers, sometimes it's hard to figure out
get
who
to that
you're going
second
to hit.
level. Yeah,
You know, if you got 5-on-5, it makes it real easy.
yeah. It's getting to the second level and contain those linebackers that are flying all over the place. It's tough. All right, here we go. 22 formation. Scott back to throw. Throws a little hook route, a little out route here.
I'll tell you
And,
what, that was another
great
dangerous
defender.
pass almost picked off.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're going to go vertical soon. We're 2 short passes, kind of setting them up, and I think we're going to try to run some kind of skinny post down the middle with.
You know, in the pass coverage, they haven't got much of a rush. It looks like they're rushing 3 and leaving 8 back.
Yeah.
So if we do go vertical and use some of our speed, you know, maybe we can fly one
One of the
down.
things too we might do is start running that sprint draw. Start run that. Here we go. Here comes a little screen, and that's knocked. Looks like it was knocked down there, Coach.
Yep, by number 55 on Vineland, got his hand up in Scott's face, and
So, Coach, 6 plays is 0 offensive yards for the township right now.
and that's something we haven't seen thus far this year. And
the
you
township,
don't
sometimes
want to
struggles
say
early,
it, but
but
do you overlook Vineland until they smack you in the face and then you start playing
I don't
football,
think
or
we
what?
overlooked them. I just think Vineland's a much better team than they've shown so far, and they're improving. And but right now we have to kind of get our bearings. There's a punt out to the left. Again, it hits the ground. There's Stefan, who's always around the ball,
Right.
and he's going to down the ball at the Vineland 23-yard line. No,
Yeah.
Coach, what I think Vineland usually always plays really tough early on, and then as the game wears on, they have a tendency to wear down, turn the ball over a little bit too much. But you know, you can't rely on that. You have to play them solid. And you know, look, the longer they're in the game, the better chance they have. That's the
Yeah,
way
and you
it
got to
is.
play against yourself.
Right.
Forget about what their record is. You know, you got to play
Exactly.
your game.
All right, here we go. And shotgun 2-back set. There's a snap, hand off to the left, and a good strong
Oh, there's
tackle
a
in
stick.
there. And that was Zach Augustine.
Zach Augustino on
Yeah.
that was a stick.
That was
Looked like a little daylight for a second there, and then he
really
just
came
broke
into the
down
ball
and
well.
leveled the
That
guy.
was a textbook tackle.
Going no huddle here, Coach.
No huddle, and
Trying to get us
it
off
looks
stride, but they don't have the play.
yeah. Well,
Might
that's
as
the way
well
a lot of
huddled up
teams
on
run
that
no
one.
huddle. Okay, here we go. Quarterback's back. There's a flag. Throws down the middle, out to the side rather, and the pass is incomplete. The flag was blocking below the waist.
Chop
Chop
block on Vineland there.
Now, you know, you can do that a yard on and a yard off the line of scrimmage between the tackles, but beyond there, you can't block below the waist.
And the ref had that right away.
Yeah.
There was no hesitation on his part to throw that flag there. And this is now a chance where we got Vineland in a little hole there, and let's see if we can bring somebody and make some stuff happen. Because
Okay.
if they just don't want to punt, they're going to have to put the ball in the air, because they got about second and about 17, 16.
Second and 15, actually, from the 20-yard line. 19-yard line. Here we go. Little tight trips to the left. There's a ball over his head. This is either going to be a safety or a touchdown. And the ball is still free. He didn't pick it up. This could be a touchdown by the township.
Safety.
No, it's a safety. Vineland recovered the ball.
Okay, looks like we have Scott and Stefan back to receive the free kick from Vineland. And this should definitely result in good field position for EHT. Vineland set.
Okay, they're going to kick the ball off. It's going to come to about the 50. Picked up there by, can't see the number right now. Looks like
Dominic
Moody. Dominic takes it down to the Vineland 40.
They got it to the up, man. Excellent field position, Coach, on Vineland's 40 for us to start off. You can't ask for a better situation there.
8 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 1st and 10, Egg Harbor Township at the Vineland 40. Miller takes a snap. Inside handoff.
Oh, I'll
to
tell you what.
Stefan, and actually, that was to Zach.
They have,
And we just haven't been able to get any yardage anywhere.
You know what, Coach? If their linebackers on the runs are hitting the gaps, they got a three-man line there, and they're hitting the gaps there, and we just don't seem to have our blocking schemes down to who we're going to pick up.
Right.
I mean, I don't know about you, but right there, we're going to go to zone block, and we're not going to,
Coach, I got to tell you, I really believe we're going to go vertical here soon.
Okay.
You got 8 men in the box here, Coach. We're going down the middle of the field here.
Right up the middle, Agostino.
Okay, good job. Inside handoff to Zach Agostino. He's going to gain
Well,
about
that time we
25
caught
yards.
him in one of the gaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually that's what happens. I mean, they'll stick you for 5-6 plays in a row, and then all of a sudden, they hit the gap and we block it right, and boom, there's a nice little hole in there.
They're guessing in the gaps, and that time they
they're
guess
playing
wrong.
a gap defense, which is, in theory, it's great. You got all the gaps covered. Nobody should gain anything on you. But what happens is, one of the guys hits the gap a little slow, creates a seam. You get a helmet in front, and boom, there's a little hole, and that's all
you got to do is seal him there.
All right, 22 formation. Here we go. There's Scott taking it right from the snap. Picks up a good amount of yards there, 6 yards down to about the 11.
6 yards, going to bring up second down. We can still get a first down. We got to get to about the 8.
This field is beautiful, isn't it, Harry?
Oh, gosh. I was up here for the Cal All-Star game to watch my daughter play in soccer.
Okay.
And she come off the field. She said, "Oh, Dad, that's like unbelievable to run on." You know?
Katie was a fast girl, too.
Yep.
There's a snap. Fakes the inside handoff, and here Scott takes off again. It's close to a first down at about the 10.
And these plays were working excellently last week, against Kingsway, faking and then Scott picking a hole there.
We've got a third and about a yard and a half. Here comes Stefan Thomas into the game.
And this is big for Vineland here. They've got to stop us to get some momentum back. We score here and extra points, 2 scores.
Well, the defensive time on the field is starting to mount for Vineland. There's a snap, inside handoff.
Oh.
And boy, that was a loss of yards there.
I'll tell you, they got him there. That was Stefan on the carry there, and he was met it hard at the line of scrimmage by a host of, Vineland tacklers there. That's going to bring up, and they've got 4th over there, 4th and 2. All right, Coach, we're going to go for it all or try to get the first down?
Well, pretty much the same thing. We're this close to the, I don't think that, I think we're going to kind of run something out here with a sprint
Maybe
out
roll
action.
them out and give them a chance to do
give
either.
Him a chance, give him an option here. He's going to roll
Here we
to the
go.
right. Throws the ball. Ooh, good defense again. Vineland's ready for those little out routes and little hook routes that we try to run into the flat area.
I'll tell you what, we ran all last week against Kingsway, so they have us well scouted. And, what we've got to be careful of, Coach, is one of them don't jump that route, and, they're off for 6 at the other end.
Yeah,
but
we can't force that.
That's a great, but Scott's got to throw that one out of bounds instead of trying to, do a Brett Favre and drill it in.
Vineland toughened up there. Held us. They got a first down at their own 10-yard line. There's the snap, inside handoff. Tough run inside. He's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Tough runner for Vineland there. Let me get that number there. That's Winchester. That's their big running back.
There's a pickup of almost 6 yards there.
Yeah. And then we had him stopped for about 2 or 3, but he did a Stefan Thomas and just kept his legs moving and, carried some people with him.
Okay. Once again, we're in a little wildcat formation here. Shotgun. Handoff inside. Once again, he bounces it outside.
Yeah, trying to get to that outside, and we won't let him.
And there's no gain there. It's going to bring up a third down and 4. Actually, 5.
Yeah, I think he might have been better off trying to go up the hole.
Yeah.
He hit the hole. He didn't think there was anything there and tried to bounce it outside, and we just, our pursuit just caught up to him.
All right.
Looks like we got a little equipment timeout here.
Looks like they get a little tight trips over here to the right.
Hey, a little bunch there, you know.
Yeah, little bunch trips. And they like to run a little wide off this formation, trying
This
to get
is where
hooked
you
in.
can get some basketball picks in there. There's one right there, right at the
throws
line.
into the flat, is wide open. Comes off that trip's wide open, breaks a tackle, and comes out to about the 32-yard line. So that's a nice pickup of 15 yards.
Yeah, that's just a simple pick play that he did there. They
Yeah.
crisscrossed, you know.
Yeah, technically illegal, but
Well, there's no contact though.
well,
So it is.
you still can't run in front of
Right.
coverage. But no, you're right. It's a good play to run. Everybody runs it. Let's face it.
If you don't make contact, I don't call it.
Right. Here we go. First down for Vineland. Quarterback keeps it, fakes the inside handoff and keeps it, and is tackled immediately.
Hey, there's no gain really on that play.
Yeah.
That was Darryl Pratt on the tackle there.
Yeah, when you go against that bunch trips, you got to be really in a zone defense.
Right.
Because,
Yeah. You can't man up
defenders
there
will get
because you're
picked
going to
off
run
through-
into each other.
Right. All right, here we go. You're in a shotgun 22 formation. Again out in the flat. Good reaction by
That was
Capitola.
Capitola there.
Matt Capitola, who
Matt.
came up hard.
I'll tell you what, the Vineland quarterback does throw a nice
Yeah.
ball.
Third down and 5 from
Yeah.
their own 35-yard line.
Right. Vineland is, we're showing us a little bit here.
Yeah.
Defensive stand, move the ball out.
Vineland's really expanded their offense in recent years. Okay, quarterback back to throw. There's another ball into the flat. Oh, ball's in and out of the hands of the receiver. Good reaction by the township. He would not have had a first down. So
We're,
fourth
you know,
and 5.
we seem to be giving them a little bit of a cushion. We're
Giving
giving
them a
them
cushion
those
there. Looks like
underneath routes there.
A lot of respect for their speed, possibly. Okay. Scott Miller's back to receive this punt along with Stephon Thomas. And you got two dangerous guys back there, so see if we can at least catch this ball in the air and
Let's
save
see
ourselves some
Vineland
yardage.
scatter us and does what everybody else and try to kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, we've been putting some good pressure on punters this year, so see if we try
That
to
might
come
be a
after
good
this
time,
thing.
Coach. We'll come from the outside there. Ooh,
Low snap, ball comes forward, and we let it roll to about the 34-yard line. So it's down there.
that's the kind that you have no chance of, returning.
All right,
You know,
Coach,
it was too low. You couldn't run under it.
take a couple minutes. I'm going to try to find out what's going on in Hamilton.
Okay, Coach, I got it here. Okay, it's going to bring up first and 10 for EHT. We've got 2:17 left to go in the first quarter. It's going to be first and 10 from our own 34-yard line. And so far, we haven't put together, any sustained drive. We come out with trips right, shotgun formation. We give it to the tendon in the backfield and nothing. Vineland smelled that right out, and they threw us for about, I want to say, almost a 5-yard loss.
Okay, second down, 15. Acorn Township from the 29-yard line, right hash. Okay, two-back set shotgun, slot to the left, wide slot. Got Joe Mock down here. There's a snap, inside handoff, and once again,
Tell you, we have
just
that's
swarming.
Zach Agostino, and the
We're having a lot
Vineland defense is just swarming
We're
to the
having a lot
ball.
of trouble picking up those individuals in line of scrimmage and maintaining blocks.
I mean, we've had one big gainer by Scott, and by Zach, and other than that, we've not been able to, get anything started.
All right, let's see what we do here. It's third down and 15 at the 28-yard line of Egg Harbor Township. Single back set. Scott's rolling to his right, to his left rather.
Oh,
The pass was a beautiful pass, and
beautiful pass, and Joe
put it in
Mock,
a place where it couldn't get picked off.
you
Coach.
know,
Joe Mock almost
Joe
came up
Mock
with a great
almost made
reception
a
there.
great catch on that.
And that would have been a first down. That was right on the line at the 45. But how about Scott rolling to his
and
left
you know
and
what?
throwing a
The
pass
only
like
one
that
that
across
was
his body?
an excellent throw, and the only one that could have caught it was Joe Mock.
All right, here
But
we
we're
go
punting
again. We are averaging close to 30 points a game, and right now we don't have a whole lot of offensive yardage, and we have 2 points to show for it. There's the punt. Good punt. Catches it on the run. Takes it to midfield.
Nice hit by number 62.
Good hit by a few
EHT
guys.
there.
Matt Capitola was in on there also. All right,
That was
here comes
Jim Hudson there on that tackle there. They really dumped him on that one, Coach.
Here comes it. I see T.J. Johnson is warming up on the sideline, so I think he's getting ready to come into the game. He of the pink socks. All right, here we go. Inside handoff.
He's met there by Zach
Is that the
Agostino.
Winchester guy, Coach?
Excuse me?
Is that the Winchester?
Yes,
Gained a
that's
couple yards.
Winchester.
Good, hard, big, tough runner.
Met there by Capitola and Zach Agostino.
Okay, Vineland with some good field position here. 2nd down and 8. Come out once again. This shotgun, broken eye, slot right. Hand off to the left. Looking to power the ball. Running back breaks it to the outside. Shows some good speed and picks up 3 yards.
Yeah, he made a nice cut inside that hole there.
That's probably the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, it's going to tick right down, and it will be the last play.
So at the end of the first quarter, Egg Harbor Township leads Vineland 2-0. Vineland will take over the second quarter at their 45-yard line on a 3rd down and about 5. So 22 formation. Here we go. Vineland's quarterback's back, throws out into the flat, and good reaction by Egg Harbor Township. Picks
Ball's
up.
on the ground.
I think
But
that ball was
again,
on the ground late.
you know, he was already down. They ruled him down. That was a nice,
Now this is
nice
an
stick
interesting
there.
call
By,
here, Coach. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2. And let's see how much confidence Vineland has in their defense. They have enough confidence. They're going for this.
that was a great stick by by Delaney there.
Okay, wide slot. Trying to throw into the flat again.
Again.
Beautiful ball, beautiful route.
And
And that's going to be a first down for Vineland.
now I don't know if we've got roughing the passer back there, and
Yeah, it looks
that's
like
what we got. I saw the hit on that, and it came after he threw the ball. Somebody just, you know.
well, that's going to tack on another 15.
And
T.J. Johnson is in the ball game.
one thing, you know, if you listen to Danny in the beginning, penalties have, you know, stopped us and hindered us a little bit. And that's a huge,
Big one.
huge penalty.
On top of the catch there. So it's
And you
gonna-
know, and the thing is, we're playing very soft as far as pass coverage goes. We're giving them a lot of respect, and you know, they're noticing it's there.
all
and
right,
maybe
first
we'll-
down. We got a slot left here, out of shotgun. Inside handoff. Gets about 5 yards.
Yeah, nice yardage there for Vineland. And you know what? All we've got to do is, you know, maybe not give them so much respect and jump one of them little routes, you know, sucker them right into it, and then have Stefan or TJ, you know, jump the route, and then it's off the other way. But right now we're playing, you know, off the receivers, and we're giving them those little, you know, 4 to 7 yard range.
Okay, 2nd and 5 from the Egg Harbor Township 15-yard line. It's a little deep motion here. Inside handoff once again. And
Well, we've got him
that running
stacked
back
up
is
pretty
tough.
good there.
He's going to be close to a first down, about 1.5 yards away. So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 2. Oh, maybe more than that. 3rd and about 3.
That was Winchester again on that carry.
From the 10-yard line.
Well, we know Vineland's definitely in 4-down territory here. So,
Now we do, yes.
you know, so let's just say they got 2 downs to get 4 yards in the first down.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 3. Vineland from the Egg Harbor Township 10-yard line. There's a snap. Inside handoff once again.
Once again, a
Good
Winchester.
closure. tackles moved well, closed the gap, and the end pinch down.
You got
gonna bring
you
up
got
a fourth.
Steph on there. You got Zach. I mean, quite honestly, it looks like Winchester's getting the ball on every carry.
Yeah.
And if you key on him, they lost about a yard on that. That's going to bring up 4th and about 4.
I don't think it's going to be any big secret here. The quarterback's going to try and hit a nice little 3-4 yard route right off the snap. Going to try and attack that flat area. He tries to hit a little post inside, and he had some contact,
overthrew
but that
him.
was initiated by the receiver. So
Yeah. And Capitola had good coverage on that.
yes,
He really couldn't fit it in there. So Vineland gives up the ball on downs, and we're parked deep in our own territory. Thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. And what are we
let's see
starting
if
on
Egg
here?
Harbor Township at some point tries to attack them down the field, even deep in this end.
Well, we've had the time to throw. Well, maybe now TJ's in. Maybe we'll take a shot.
All right, there's TJ Johnson with the ball going wide. And he picks up 15 yards, run his first carry.
And I'll
but it
tell
looks
you
like he
what.
put the ball on the ground.
Vineland recovers the ball. And I'll tell you, they were trying to rip it out instead of even tackle him. And, they did recover the fumble.
A good 15-yard run by TJ, but unfortunately the ball was laid on the carpet.
And he just,
We're back on defense. So, for all this talk about the Vineland's turnovers, we've come to turn over the ball ourselves, and
Right.
that's pretty much even in that category. Here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
The whole right side of the Vineland line moved.
Would you say they
wasn't
had
hard
the
to
snap
figure
count
out.
wrong?
Yeah.
Just by a little bit. I guess the two guys on the right side didn't exactly hear what the quarterback said. That's a break for us, That makes
All right,
it.
here we go. 2nd and 15. EHT 40. There's a little toss out to the right, a little option toss.
And we
And
smelled
good
that out
pursuit.
good, I'll tell you what.
Should have had a 5-yard
We got
loss.
Capitola and Pratt. I'll tell you, he's a strong runner.
Yeah, he is. Should have had a 5-yard loss, and he picked up a yard just on sheer
Right.
willpower. 2nd down and 14 now from the 35-yard line of Egg Harbor Township.
Trips over
Trips
here,
left.
Coach.
Quarterback's rolling to the left. He's being pursued. Throws the ball.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, right into the hands. Looks
Right
like
in the hands of TJ Johnson. Right in his hands.
TJ didn't play in the first quarter, so he's trying to get himself into the game and acclimated.
And you know what would have happened if he would have caught that one.
Oh, yeah, he's off to the races.
Yeah, that was it.
Take him about 6.5 seconds to
Right.
get into the end zone.
Yeah,
from
that
there.
would have been 6 points for us had he caught that.
Okay, 3rd down. Double slot. Quarterback back to throw. It's going deep.
Going deep. Got a man. Oh,
Ooh, that was a beautiful throw, Coach.
excellent throw.
Looked like it just went through the hands of the receiver.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd be a little bit upset if I was the quarterback. He should have had that one.
Throw.
I can't throw that much better.
I got news for you. It was good coverage, too. He
Yeah.
put it right exactly where he needed to. Like we always say, there's no defense for the perfect throw and the perfect
No,
pass.
and that was there.
Perfect pass, perfect route, no defense. All right, they're going here on 4th down and 15. They really have a lot of confidence on their defense. In their defense, it's from the 36-yard line. Okay, looks like we have a double slot once again. There's the snap. Quarterback's back, rolls to his right, looking for room.
Oh, right up there.
And
Whoa,
it's intercepted
picked
by
off.
Scott Miller. And Scott takes it back to about the 20. So, Coach, not much worse than a punt there.
No.
No, I got to give Vineland credit. They're coming in here, I think they're, 1 and 3?
1 and 3. They just had their first victory last week against Lower Cape May.
They're playing tough, and they're playing to win.
And I mean, a lot of people didn't think much of Lower Cape May. They forfeited the week before. They come in and Vineland beats them. And, I guess a lot of people, you read the papers, figured this would be no game at all. And here we are with 8:24 to go in the second period, and we're up 2-0. We've got a base score.
All right, here we go.
There.
Joe Mox in this wide slot, out to the right.
TJ?
Hand off to TJ. TJ looking for room. And TJ gains about 8 yards on the play. I'll tell you, he's constantly looking to break to the outside and get down those sidelines, and that's a scary thing for opposition. Second down, 1.5 from the Acorn Township 31.
You just have that feeling as he keeps getting the ball there, it's only a matter of time before he breaks one.
Yeah.
You know, a steady diet of TJ coming to the outside is not a good thing for Vineland.
No. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 2. Acorn Township 30. Looks like an inside handoff to Zach. Nothing to gain about half a yard.
Oh, Coach, we just need a hair, to get the first down here.
They're going to bring in the sticks. Take a look at this. We're going to miss it by about 2-3 inches, I believe.
I think we've got it.
Think we got it?
I think we've got it.
We got it by 3 inches. Good call, Coach. No, that's what...
They don't call me Eagle Eye for nothing.
That's right.
I flipped a coin. It came up heads. You know?
Well...
You got to remember, Coach, after I stopped coaching, I spent a lot of years on the chain gang.
At the Egg Harbor Township 32-yard line. Slot right, 2-back set. Scott fakes. He's going vertical.
Oh. I'll tell you what.
Get out there to Joe Mock, and it just looked like it was thrown a little bit behind him.
Had that pass been on the money, the Vineland defender completely lost sight of the ball.
Yeah.
He got turned around. And like you said, Coach, we need to go vertical a little bit there, and we had that open, so, we'll put that in our back pocket and come back to it, I'm sure.
Well, I think we're going to see a point where we go back to Joe Mock again, get TJ in the slot, or Stefan, and here we go out here with the trips left, no backs, 32 formation, 2nd down, 10. There's flat motion, TJ, hands off inside, there's TJ.
Nice cut.
Made a nice cut and gained about 5 yards.
Right. They had him on that, but boy, he made that cut, squared his shoulders, and wound up making a positive gain out of nothing.
And TJ's a lot stronger runner, even inside, than people give him credit for. He's very good strength. Okay, we got a 3rd down and 6 from the 35-yard line. 6:47 to go in the 2nd quarter. We're out here again with a 22 formation, wide slot to the left. TJ is in the slot. And here we go. Scott's looking down for TJ. No, he's looking down here for...
Oh, it's picked off.
Some makeup speed. Intercepted and taking it up the sideline here. It's going to come down to about the... Wow.
I'll tell you what, Coach, I'll wait till they
Well, there was 2 or 3 changes of possession there.
Boy, that was a scramble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that was a beautiful interception by the Vineland.
Interception was slightly underthrown because the receiver was definitely open.
Right.
And but a good makeup speed by that defender. He intercepts the ball.
He closed on that really well and picked it off.
Fumbles on the return, and then we recover and fumble it, but we recovered ultimately.
Yeah, we wind up picking up about 15 yards on that interception by Vineland.
1st down, Vineland 47-yard line, left hash.
Now we've got to capitalize on this. Vineland's given us enough opportunities.
There's a snap. Inside to Zach Agostino is powering through for about 4 yards, 3 yards.
Yeah, we've definitely gotten
line.
some gifts from Vineland. It's about time that we, put together a drive here and show them some EHT football and take this right down the field.
Okay, 2nd and 7. 44-yard line, Vineland. EHT comes out once again, 2-back set, wide slot right. There's a snap. It's a handoff going wide. And this is Stefan Thomas.
Oh,
And that's a big tackle out of
there's
bounds.
a flag
and
for that one there. That's another break that we're going to get from Vineland there.
Stefan had the first down.
That was just totally
27-yard
ridiculous,
line.
Coach. He was so far out of bounds, and the guy threw him down.
So 37-yard line, and there's the flag. So it's going to take
Yeah, and that's going to get us another 15.
To the 22. Should have a first down from the 22-yard line. There's 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go. It'd be good to get one in the end zone here.
Vineland is certainly handing us some opportunities.
Good thing about the safety, you get a touchdown on top of it. Now you're up by 2 scores.
Right.
Okay, we're at the 22 of Vineland.
Trips
Here
left.
we go. Trips left. There's a snap. Inside handoff to Zach. Big hole inside. Zach takes it all the way down to about the 7-yard line.
Dives in. There was a gaping hole there,
Okay. Here we go. First down and goal from the 7. Egg Harbor Township comes over the ball. 2 backs in the backfield. You got a tight end in there to the left. There's inside handoff to Johnson. Looking for room. Cuts
He's
it
gonna
back
make that
inside.
cut.
And
He's
boy,
close.
he picked his way well. And you know what I noticed about that, Coach, is the lineman occupied those defenders for a long time, maintaining their
He showed
blocks.
a lot of patience there. Waited till the end, and then he made that burst, and he almost punched it in. With a nice
Second
block
down and
over
goal.
there by Borden on that side.
From the 2. Looks like we're starting to make some adjustments up front, and the main thing is just staying on the blocks.
Get a hat on somebody.
Okay, you got a couple tight ends in here. 2 back set I formation. Boy, a lot of penetration there. They're trying to run isolation play inside or even powered off tackle, but there's too much penetration.
Made a nice surge on that. They threw us back. I think we're on about the, what do you say, the 4, Coach, there?
Looks like about the 4-yard line now.
Yeah.
So you come out with 2 backs out of the eye. Pretty basic when you run a power down there. Everybody just blocks down, and the lead back just kicks out. And you get a helmet in front. You should have no penetration.
You can't clog in there. You gotta move. You gotta move your man.
Okay, here we go again, trying to power the ball, but it's a fake and a bootleg. And the speed takes over there.
Yep, he's in. Okay, I checked the field. There's no flags. That's
that was a
touchdown
beautiful
for
call.
EHT by Scott Miller.
Little
on a naked boot there.
And you know what, Coach? He might not even told anyone about it. He might have just told Scott, you just hold on to the ball. We run power.
We went
That's
from
the best way to run that play.
Yeah, we went from the right. Great kicking last week, Coach.
Okay. Yeah, we've been doing a great job recently kicking these extra points and kicking field goals. Good attempts. All right, we need a clean snap here and a clean hold. Joe Mock with the hold. Kick is up and through. It's good.
It's good.
Egg Harbor Township now leads 9-0. 3:38 to go in the first half.
Hey, I'll take.
Okay, Egg Harbor Township getting ready to kick this ball off. Now Vineland, who hasn't received a kickoff yet, is going to put back a number of, looks like number 2 deep. Or is that number 9? What is that, Coach? Okay,
and
Mason's going to
just
kick
been
the ball off.
Driving him,
He's
longer
been driving
and
the ball
deeper.
deep.
All right, we see, looks like Kristen Santiago getting a little treatment there from our trainer Q on his leg, and we want to see
There's
him
the
back
kick.
in
It's
the
low
game,
and
that's for
driving.
sure.
And picked up by Vineland up back. Takes it up the middle and fights his way
nice
out
return.
to the 39-yard line.
Nice return from Vineland there. They get it on the 45-yard line.
So Vineland takes over at their own 40. 1st and 10. Vineland coming out here, getting lined up. And of course, like most of these teams that run no huddle, they're going to wait and get the call from the sidelines.
All right. It seems like sometimes they're waiting a little bit too long there. They're getting anxious.
All right, we got little tight trips here out to the left. Empty backfield, flat motion, handoff.
Nice cut.
Nice cut up in the middle. And he's going about 13 yards to the EHT 48-yard
Winchester
line.
made a nice. Did he make a nice cut or what, Coach? Up
Yeah,
there.
that was a beautiful cut.
He looked like that ball might have been, going wide, and he just saw that gap there, and he cut it up really, really well.
That play is designed to stretch the defense and create seams, and then the back has the option of cutting up where he can. Okay, we got a little bunch trips to the right. Last time out of this, they tried to hit that out route and kind of flood the zone. And now they hand off to the right, and he kicks it outside. He's running up the sidelines.
Picks up
And before
about
any
8
defender
yards.
can get to him, he's all the way down to the 40. So with 3 minutes to go in the first half, Egg Harbor Township's a little bit back on their heels here.
Yeah, it's no time to relax with a 9-0 lead.
No. I
Vineland's
think it's
still,
more like Vineland's being very aggressive in attacking. We got to adjust. Okay, slot left, 2-back set. There's a snap, inside handoff, and he's met there by a host of tacklers.
host of tacklers. Met by the whole defensive line for EHT there.
Okay, that's going to bring up a third down and about 3 once again.
And Vineland does have their full complement of timeouts. EHT and Vineland both have 3 timeouts left. No one's called a timeout thus far in the game.
Okay. 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. 22 formation, shotgun,
They seem to
single
be
back
coming
set.
in slow over there from the Vineland bench. Now they've got to call a timeout. Or
Okay,
else they'll
Vineland's
be,
going to call timeout here.
penalized. So
All right, here we go. Third down and 3. Flat motion left. There's a handoff inside. He takes it, and he's going to be close.
going to be close, and they're down 9-0. They've got nothing to lose
he
here.
didn't get this.
Their
It's going to
defense
be
has-
fourth and a foot. They're going to ask for a measurement.
Okay. Vineland's job now is to try to get that yard that
All right,
they
here we
need.
go. Shotgun 22 formation. Actually, it's a 32 formation. No backs in the backfield. Unusual alignment for this kind of play. So that quarterback's just going to take this, I think. Maybe he's trying to get us off sides here. I think the quarterback's just going to run this gut. Nope, flat motion, hands off, fakes it, and runs in the gut.
I don't think he got it. I
See, when
don't
you're in a
think
32 formation, you
the
don't,
referee
out
is
of that
signaling
formation,
right away.
you're not, you're giving away quite a bit. The only one who can really carry that football, unless you run flat motion, which is what they did, is the quarterback. So, Egg Harbor Township, great job on defense there, and there's just too much time left on this clock.
We got a $1:47,
Minute
and we have 2
47, We're on
timeouts.
our own 40-yard line, and we're obviously gonna try to put some more points up. Christian Santiago looks like he's getting checked over here by Q. Looks like he might have had a little leg injury. Okay, here we go. Scott keeps the ball, runs to the outside. He's going down the sideline, and he's out of bounds at the 39-yard line of Vineland.
Oh,
Just that quick.
They're saying he's in. Looked like he was knocked out to me, but the ref signaled, clock running.
Well,
so.
the clock's stopping because it's a first
Right,
down.
on the first down, but I think they'll get it going right
Yeah,
now.
it's
From what
running
he
right now.
said. Yep, they're starting it.
All right, here we go. 22 formation again. Scott's back to throw. Plenty of time. Looking for a receiver. Now he rolls out to his right.
Oh, that's an intentional grounding. That might be an intentional grounding. That's a signal from the referee. And the best thing Scott could have done on that was just, eating it.
Yeah.
But, the ref was right on that, and he called that right away.
Okay, Tony's talking to Scott. I'm sure he's talking to him about a couple of things. Probably have a couple plays called already.
Oh, I'm sure.
In a minute
Yeah.
24.
A little confusing over there on the sideline with the chain crew. They're wanting to move the chains back in.
You got Marquez down here in single coverage, looks like, and you got a slot up top. And who's in the slot but TJ? Okay, Miller calls him back into the huddle.
All right, the clock is
course,
stopped, so there's no
well,
sense in hurrying.
Penalty causes a stoppage. So here we go. Empty backfield, 32 formation. First down and about 20.
Right up
Beautiful
the middle.
throw.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Zach had the ball in it. It was a beautiful throw.
That was 6 there.
Yeah. It's great effort by everybody. It was
Yep.
a beautiful throw down the middle. Scott stepped up in the pocket nice. And how about Zach Augustine running right up the seam? Wow.
Yeah, who would have thunk it, you know?
Exactly.
That they're going to send Zach on a fly pattern.
That looked, that looked very similar to the old Steve Spurrier stuff, which I know we have, which is, he was really the guy who started all that vertical stuff, running 4 guys deep and attacking that cover too. In this case, all right, here we go. 32 formation once again, 3rd down. Scott's back, and there's a flag.
Yeah. Must have been before the play started because they blew the
looks like
whistle
it's
and
against
stopped
St. Harbor
it.
Township.
NCHT. Offsides. Well, Coach, we'll take a couple in there and try to go in and regroup.
Well, Coach, don't say that yet.
Well, we said we're going to take a couple here, but we're shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit.
Okay, 32 formation. Scott's back. Good protection. Steps up. Now he's looking for room. That was a covered sack.
Yeah, they had.
Everybody was covered
They
there.
had about 7 guys back on that one, maybe 8.
All right, here we go. We're in punt formation. Let's see if Vineland comes on this. There's a snap, high punt out to the right.
Beautiful punt.
Beautiful punt. Exactly what you want to
That's
happen.
exactly
Goes
what
out
we
of,
wanted to
out
do.
of bounds at the 15.
A lot of hang
Beautiful
time,
job.
let it go out of bounds.
Great
Oh,
job.
we got 52 seconds left, and Vineland is without a timeout. Don't be surprised, Coach, if we stuffed them here that we call a timeout, because we've got 2.
I got to tell you, Coach, Vineland would be, in my opinion, risking a lot if they try to put the ball
Do you
up
remember
down
last
here.
year's game?
Yeah.
It's going to be a repeat.
I'm sure the coach does too.
Yeah, I'm sure he
But
does.
it looks like that's what they're going to do here. They're in 31 formation, trips to the right. Quarterback's back to throw. He's moving to his left, takes off. He's trying to get some extra yardage and goes out
Oh,
of bounds.
gosh.
Ooh,
Darn it.
that's a bad play.
That.
Okay.
I hate to say it, Coach, that makes me sick.
Well, Dominic there was attacking and he just couldn't hold himself up. I mean,
Yeah, but you don't deliver a blow with
No,
it. You hold up and you put your hands up. Was it Dominic or I don't know who was it. Who was
I
that,
believe
Dan?
that was Dominic Moody.
24-31.
So we're at the 41-yard line of Vineland. They got
Yeah,
a
it really
first
doesn't
down
matter.
here.
Just
Now there's a different situation. Now they got a little bit of room. They can certainly attack upfield. Quarterback's back. He's throwing the ball over the middle.
Whoa.
Ooh, almost intercepted there. Coming up from the safety
what he
position.
had? He had an open receiver, Coach, but he just threw it wrong.
Yeah.
Threw it to the wrong side of him.
You have probably the greatest secondary prevent defense in the history of football, of high school football here, because you've got 4 guys back there that can all run as fast as anybody in the state.
Yep.
You got essentially the best mile relay team in the secondary.
There you go.
Nobody's going to get behind those guys. All right. Big pressure. Big pressure.
We have it. There we
I
go.
don't know
We
who
got
we're gonna get the
Moody.
sack to
We
there
got
because
Zach
we got 4
Agostino.
guys. We'll just give that sack to the whole defensive front where they really surrounded the quarterback. 22 seconds to go. The clock is running. It looks like they might run one more play if they do that.
And
They
we're
might
going to
just
let it
the
run
clock.
down. We're not going to stop the clock.
Okay, 7 seconds. Here comes the final play of the half. There's a ball thrown out to the right. Taking a good tackle there by the corner. Looked like Matt
That's it.
Capitola. Okay, Tim Mason's going to kick off here. And there's the kick. It's off to the left and goes out of bounds.
Vineland's going to get it on the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
I guess the batteries are running down, Coach. I can't hear you quite as loud as I...
No. You can't hear me?
I'm going to have to, like, go with the ear.
You're going to have to look over at me and read my lips, okay? And when mine are
Yeah,
moving,
I can
yours
read.
shouldn't be.
Oh, here we go.
And vice versa.
Can hear you now?
Yes.
All right. They turned it up for us.
Okay. First and 10 Vineland on the right hash, 35-yard line.
All right. I got you loud and clear now.
Good. Vineland comes out, slot left. Actually, it's a double slot.
Double slot.
Okay. Well, I'll take care of that, Coach. Flat motion going deep, inside handoff, and he fakes, he takes it up, the quarterback takes it up, avoids the pitch, good yardage. It's going to take about 17 yards up the field.
I didn't know if you could see the other slot. He was far away from you, you know?
Yeah. All right, first and 10 at the Egg Harbor Township 49-yard line.
Nice opening play for Vineland there.
All right, here we go. Single back set. We got slot left. Inside handoff. He kicks it out to the right, and he's going way wide, but he's going to get swallowed
Yeah,
up.
that was definitely a mistake. You can't do that with a defense as quick as ours. We threw him for about 5-yard loss, and that loss was all his doing because he tried to go wide, and you're not going to do that against
That
us.
young man is fast, and he probably was able to do that against a few teams this year, but it's not going to happen against this football team. Okay, second down and 13. There's a loss of 3 there. You got a little trips to the right. You got single back set. You got a bunch trips to the right. This is fake the sprint draw. He rolls to the left, and he's going to be swallowed up.
Looks like
Mark
Capitola.
Capitola who pursued him there.
I think he misread Capitola's speed.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought he was a big lineman lumbering after him, and he wasn't going to catch up to him. But
You know that
wrong.
Mark Capitola, coach, used to run the mile back in 8th grade and was excellent.
Really?
Lifted some weights and put some meat on his bones. And
I don't think he's a
Anyway.
miler anymore.
no, coach. Now, here we go. Third down and 22.
Definitely
Quarterback's taken
motion
out
in the
and pitches.
backfield, and we might get him for a loss. Okay.
Should have had
Yeah,
him
it's
for a
definitely
loss, but
motion
he
in
gained
the
some good
backfield by
yardage there.
Vineland.
Actually gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe loss of a yard.
And that's one where we might want to just take the play.
Yeah.
I mean, they're third in the form.
Yeah.
Well, we did refuse it.
Okay, here comes the punting team for Vineland, and back deep is T.J. Johnson and Scott Miller.
Vineland came out with that nice, opening play of 17 yards, and then a couple of penalties, couple bad plays, and backed them up. Now they have to punt.
Okay, looks like Egg Harbor might be sending somebody. He's pressure. Not a good job by Vineland. Ball hits. It's a low driving kick and couldn't be caught. So it rolls all the way down to the Egg Harbor.
Yeah, definitely took a Vineland roll on that.
Yeah, with those low kicks, it's tough to step up and catch those. If you're
Yeah,
too
we
deep.
can't run up and catch those. They're too far and too low.
All right, Egg Harbor Township is going to start the second half from the 25-yard line after stuffing Vineland on their opening series. Wow, I really have some good sound now. Do you hear me clearly there, Coach?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Very good.
All right, 22 formation, single back set shotgun. First and 10 from the Egg Harbor Township 25. Scott takes the ball. He's throwing deep.
Deep to TJ.
Boom, that's TJ.
Oh. I think
What?
TJ's concern there was catching the ball and keeping his feet in bounds.
Yeah.
And, took his concentration off of just catching it because looked like he was right on the sideline there and he would have had to get that foot in there. So
You know, Scott's become a very good deep ball thrower. Early in the games, he tends to get a little high, just being a little bit hyped up. But his deep ball has always been consistently on the money. All right, here we go. We got a tight end to the right, so we got essentially trips, and there's a flag coming out.
We've
There's
got TJ with the run here, but
about
we
17,
got
18 yards, and
looks like the holding. Oh, we got a
it's
chop
blocking.
block on us. This is the second one we've had called, and that's something that you can't do.
And now we got a little bit of extracurricular here, and we gotta be careful.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's me. When I see you doing that, I got to take you out of the game for a little bit.
Well, you see TJ's coming out.
You know, you got to keep your head, because it's never going to turn out good for you. And they did. Cooler heads will prevail.
Well, it's going to cost us here. Take us all the way down to about the 11-yard line.
That's a big one. That's
And then bring up a second and 22.
gosh. That's costly.
All right, here we go. 22 formation, single back set. We're in shotgun once again.
Oh, we get balls on the
Low
ground.
snap.
Miller picks it up.
Scott picks it
Gonna
up
make
and-
something out of nothing.
It's going to make a yard out of a play. We probably should have even lost the football there.
Let me tell you, Coach, that ball was squirming around on that ground for a minute there, and there's another penalty. Gosh, we're just, I don't know. We just seem to be losing our cool out there.
Township. It's delay a game.
He has to
we
make something.
probably-
At least give our punter a little bit
Probably
of
get some
room
room for
and
the
get a
punter,
little
stay
bit of
conservative
better
here. Here's
field
trips to the
position.
right. Inside handoff. Probably Zach. I didn't see the number.
Yeah, it was Zach. Yeah, that moves us
Makes it out to about the
moves us up a
13-yard
little
line.
bit. Gives Kevin Marquez a little more room to punt the ball and hopefully get us out of this hole we're in.
Coach, this is the first game this year where we haven't come out and dominated the early minutes of the third quarter. So
No.
Vineland's keeping themselves in the ball game this way.
And we're helping them a little bit too
Yes, we
with
are.
those penalties.
Kevin Marquez is going to punt this ball from about the 5-yard line once he gets it off.
Yeah.
There's the snap. Punts the ball,
Vineland's got a return on it. They didn't come to that.
and the ball bounces forward. And it's gonna
Great
end
roll
up in,
for us.
Yes, it's going to end up at the 46-yard line of
Yeah.
Vineland. So I think we did
That's a
as
good
good as
roll
we could
for
have
us.
done there.
Kevin
Probably a
Marquez, like I
35-yard
said,
punt from the line of scrimmage. So in high
not
school,
only
that's
is
excellent.
he a good receiver and lineman in there on defense, he's really gotten us out of a lot of trouble with his punts.
All right, here comes Vineland from their own 46. Coming out in a 22 formation again, single back set shotgun. Deep motion, coming left. Inside handoff up the gut.
He maybe gets 2 or 3 on that.
Good action inside there.
We need a good stand here.
Yes, we do.
We don't want to give.
There's already, Sean Delaney made the stick on that. There's already 4 minutes gone in this third quarter. Vineland has the ball once again in slot left, 2-back set. Quarterback straight back. Throws out into the flat. It's good coverage there.
Great coverage.
And he gets nothing. If he got back to the line of scrimmage, he was lucky.
That was Stephon Thomas that wrestled him to the ground there.
See, it wasn't so much great coverage as it was great reaction.
Right.
Okay.
We've come up a little bit, Coach. We're not giving them that 5 to 7 yard cushion there. We've made that adjustment at
Trips
halftime,
left.
I'm sure.
Single back set. Quarterback might be coming this way. He rolls back, straight down the field, down the middle of the field.
Oh.
Oh.
What is that?
It looks like they're going to call TJ going to the head. or Scott maybe.
Boy,
looks
was that
like
a
that was
well-thrown
Scott.
ball.
That was a well-thrown ball. That's one of those things they're trying to protect the receiver, but
Right, and, that's a safety, that's a safety issue there. And,
yeah.
when you're a defensive back, sometimes, you're going for that play. It's hard. That certainly,
Well, he's trying to draw the ball up.
yeah,
But,
that certainly
I
was
think,
not an
you got an
intentional,
error on the on
an
the side of safety
intentional,
there.
helmet to helmet. Definitely not. But,
Okay.
whether it's intentional or not, you got to call it. And
First
that's
down
just,
at the EHT 36-yard line.
that's just a bad luck on that one. There was nothing
It's a
dirty
good
or
aggressive
anything about
play,
that.
All right, 22 formation, shotgun. Quarterback's back to throw, looking to run up the middle, and was tripped up there by
Tripped
one
up
of the interior
there
people.
by Capitola on that one.
Capitola.
That was a great play, I'll tell you what, because he had some running room
Had some
there.
room.
I'm not saying he
Looks
would
like
have
that
got all
was
the
a
way.
predetermined quarterback draw, much like what Scott does out of this offense.
That was a big hit there. That helped a lot.
Second down, 13.
So he had some running room.
38-yard line of Egg Harbor. 22 formation once again. Single back set. Quarterback is going to option to the left. Oh, good cutback. He's going to pick up about 8 yards there to bring up a 3rd and 8.
And with a 1-3 team, Vineland, they're not going to punt the ball or anything. They're going 4 on each every
They're trying to win
time.
football game here.
They want to win. They want to try to win.
3rd and 9 from the Egg Harbor Township 34-yard line. And 22 once again. Quarterback's back to throw. Under pressure. Throws out into the flat. Caught and tackled immediately. And that's
By
Matt
Capitola there. Mark. And you know what? We're giving them that. Not 5 to 7. Now it's down to 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And we're reacting on it. And when they catch the ball, they're not going anyplace. Like the first half, they were able to turn. They're not being able
Coach,
to turn now.
big play in this 3rd quarter. Especially for Vineland. 4th and 7. Here we go. 22 formation once again. Quarterback's back under pressure.
Flag
Throws
down
out into the flat. It's incomplete.
on Vineland.
Vineland has been attacking the flats all night long. But looks like Egg Harbor Township is going to come up with a...
Yeah, and we're
Good
going to
defensive
refuse that
sequence
penalty
here.
there because the pass was incomplete. And we'll take
They're
over
gonna
on
take
downs, Coach, on the our own 32-yard line. And it sure would be nice to see us have a nice, long, sustained drive.
Yes, it would.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got 5 minutes and 35 seconds in the 3rd quarter, and Vineland's still in this game.
Okay. T.J. Johnson's in the backfield with Scott Miller.
We got a whistle again. Yeah, this is
Trips
what we
to the
want
right.
to see.
There's T.J. in the backfield. There's the snap. It's like an inside handoff. That's Zach Agostino.
That's
actually.
Zach.
And he
Gets about
3 yards.
4 on that.
The key here is that what's been happening is defenses have to chase us all night long, and it gets tiring. It's a lot tougher to chase people than it is to go after people to block.
Yes, it is.
A lot tougher, a lot more physically taxing to play
And
defense.
you
than to play
look at
offense.
Vineland there, and they look like they're getting a little gas there. The guys in defense, because they got a lot of guys going both ways too.
Yeah. But they're in this ball game. They're fighting. Here we go. Slot right. There's TJ's going
coming
wide to
around.
Right. Trying to use his
Nice
speed,
hesitation
making
there.
a cut.
Good cut.
Just really
Nice,
unbelievable.
nice.
Hard
Just-
to contain that.
Just such good patience.
Yeah.
That
Good
little
patience.
head fake that he made
Yeah.
in there, like he was coming in and then busted out. With that speed, you freeze that defender for 1 second.
Coach,
and that's
just
enough.
puts a smile on my face when I
Yeah.
see that.
1 second, you freeze that guy and you're gone.
Yeah. I see that speed displayed on the football field.
And
especially
when he was a
just like
sophomore,
this.
he just would have come all the way out wide.
Right.
Not now.
He's looking
He's
for a
got
cutback.
intelligence in that running.
Here we go, 22 formation. Inside handoff again. Zach Agostino getting those tough yards inside for us, which are
Yeah.
so
and that keeps them
important.
honest.
Yeah, so important to attack that middle.
And you know what? as we've already seen in this game before, okay? Now they get a little bit of relaxed, thinking they're going to go to TJ, and then Zach breaks one for 20 yards up the middle.
Right.
You know, he finds and hits that hole quickly.
It's interesting to see how the evolution of the offense as it goes through the course of the game, not just the season. Okay, trips left. You got Joe Mock down here by himself, single coverage. There's a toss. Back to TJ. TJ makes a little move, takes
Great
it wide.
move. That should have been a 5-yard loss.
Man, he just left the guy in the backfield. Then he used his speed to get to the sidelines and picked up 15.
You can't. You know, and the guy had him. The guy broke down nice, but he just, made that move and he can't catch him.
Well, we didn't have TJ in the first quarter, and it certainly made a difference because it's made a difference him coming when he came back in the game.
Right.
He's made a couple mistakes that coach will talk to him about, but he's making some yardage on the ground here. 22 formation once again. There's Scott Miller. And the Kings. Back to throw. Throwing the ball out into the flat. Hits
Kevin
Kevin
Marquez.
Marquez. Kevin Marquez is fighting for some yardage.
Oh,
Wow, good comeback block there.
Oh,
by
that's
Stephon
great. You know what?
Thomas. Ooh,
that's football.
oh.
That's football.
Well,
By the
you're not
tendon
kidding.
by Stephon Thomas.
Well, he's a football player.
You're not
Coach.
going to
He loves
watch
that
your
contact.
fellow receiver just try to get yards on your
Right.
own. You're going to try to bust somebody and, give him the opportunity to make more yardage on that. That's football. That's kind of gives me the chills, Coach. That gives me the chills. I love that. Love it.
All right, here we go. 22 formation once again. Flat motion. Fake
Fake.
handoff. Scott Miller. Up
Here's
to
Scott.
Bringing it to
move.
the outside.
Gets to the outside. Look at the blocks down there. Look at the blocks by people. There you go.
You know, I'm going to tell you something, Coach. The games that I've been watching all year long, there's a difference between speed and quickness.
Yeah,
And I believe that our quarterback is the quickest guy on this football team.
I'll second that.
His movement in a 3-yard stretch is
Yeah, he's right up to top speed.
yeah. I mean,
He
as fast
doesn't
as
take
TJ
him
is,
long
as fast as
to
TJ
reach
can
that.
accelerate. Scott is right there with him. Flat out speed, that's a different story. Okay, there's a pitch jet to the right. Zach Agostino going for the end zone, and he's
in.
Well, Coach, just like I
Well,
felt,
like we said, we'd like to have a nice little sustained drive there, and we got
it's
it.
only a matter of time before this offense, makes the certain adjustments that they need to make, and the linemen make their adjustments to get Gordon to the defense, and we get some positive yards.
And you made the point before. Violence defenses, they're getting gassed. They've been out there, they're chasing our guys all over the place, and that's tough.
Well, it's one thing to have to try and contain T.J. Johnson on a consistent basis, and then you have Scott Miller taking hold of the ball and trying to contain that speed and quickness from the inside.
And then you
too.
got Zach beating you, up the middle.
And there's the extra point, and it is
No.
wide, so it's no good.
It's a little wide.
All right, Coach, take this for a couple minutes.
Yeah,
and
looks like the
record the score here.
right now, we've got a 15-0 lead here. Hamilton's winning their game too, and hopefully both teams will remain, undefeated and set up that huge matchup. But got to take care of business first here and the next couple weeks. A good run back there by the Vineland player there. You've got Moody and Stockley on that tackle there. It's a big series here for Vineland. They're basically 2 scores. Because we missed the extra point there, it makes it 15-0. So it's 2 scores if you do the 2-point conversion. So they need to answer here to try to get back into this game.
Okay, here's a
Little
ball
screen
thrown out into
pass.
the flat. And once again,
Coach, you got to tap me when you're back there. You're too quick on me.
Well,
I thought you were going to get some more information on scores there.
okay. I know you like to talk, Coach. I'll try to.
I thought you were gonna give me a couple more scores there. You only got one tonight.
Yeah. So far, that's all I have coming in. All right, here we go. Trips to the right. Flat motion. Taken inside by the quarterback, and he goes up for about 6 more yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
You know, very very similar offenses here. You know.
Yeah.
Very similar. Yeah, except they don't quite have the weapons that we have. But I'll tell you what, for a 1-3 team, I'm impressed with them so far.
3rd and 3 from their
everybody
own
must bring their A game.
38-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, 48-yard line. So quarterback's back to throw under pressure. Faked the little sprint draw there and held the ball. It looks like
must see our record and be reading the paper and bring their A game against EHT when they see us coming.
And again, 4th down, so the punt team comes in. Minute 12, and the clock is running left in the 3rd quarter. Big game tomorrow, Coach. Texas, Oklahoma.
We haven't come much. We haven't tried to block anything this game.
No.
I don't know if we're going to give it a shot here or not. We'll
There's
see.
A snap.
Nope.
Punt, low and driving. Picked up. Trying to make some positive yards out of that. Looked like Scott Miller.
You save about 6-7 yards by picking that one up there.
Yeah, and Acorn Township did that a couple times against Kingsway for some good yards.
But you remember when TJ did it against Absegami?
Yeah.
You kind of lull them to sleep like you're going to let it go there, and if you see the bounce, you can handle it. You snag it.
All right, 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, Egg Harbor Township at their own 35-yard line. Left hash. They're coming out in a double slot again. 22 formation, shotgun, single back set. There's the snap. Inside handoff to Zach once again. And he's tough time getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Right. But I always hear you echoing in my ear. You got to run the middle to keep them honest.
Yes, you do. You keep those linebackers working inside. And so there's just a little bit of hesitation when you go wide for them scraping off that play and trying to make the tackle. Well, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. They're going to let this clock run down.
Certainly got.
Okay. Scott Miller's joined in the backfield by T.J. Johnson. As Joe Mock is down here by himself. He got a slot up top. And there's T.J. going wide to the right. A little dip inside. He hits the sidelines once again. Puts his shoulder down.
Good containment that time by Vineland.
Good containment. And even with that good containment, he picked up 5 yards.
Their corner went to the sideline and kept them,
Yeah.
But like you said, still got 5 yards out of it.
Well, I'm falling in love with this football field here, Coach.
You're what?
I'm falling in love with this football field, especially for our team. Okay, 22 formation, which is really the predominant set here for the township in the 2nd half. There's the snap. Back to throw. Going long. And he's open. Beautiful pass.
Beautiful catch. Kevin Marquez.
Coach, one thing that a little confuses me, and it happens quite a bit with us, is it seems like we have receivers running too close together in a lot of routes.
We have
not much separation.
Yeah, they were separated maybe by 3 yards.
That's not the way it's designed, so.
And you hear somebody down the other end saying terrible pass pattern, but
another fantastic throw there. I'm telling you, he can throw the deep ball as good as anybody I've seen, and even as good as Timmy Little did.
No, he's a strong kid.
Okay, here we go. 2 back set, slot left. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. There's an inside
TJ up
handoff.
the middle. Busting it through. Making a move. Fighting for it.
Like I said before, Coach, he's a very underrated inside runner. Very quick. I mean, it's hard to say that Scott is
strong.
Quicker on the football field than
deceptively
TJ,
strong.
But flat-out speed, TJ, quickness inside, they're both very tough. I mean, they got to be the 2 quickest guys on the football field in the league, really.
I haven't seen everybody else, but I haven't, so far I haven't seen anybody that can top them.
No, I know that some of these teams are going to be facing in the Group 4 playoffs, hopefully.
Right.
play a lot of big-time power offenses, so we'll see how they adjust to our speed. Here's a handoff inside to Stefan. He just looks like he's constantly leaning forward.
Yeah, he
Finishes
never.
forward all the time.
I can't remember a time that I've seen him go backwards.
Picked up 3 yards there.
He's playing so well. He comes to my bagel shop. I might have to give him a half-price bagel. I
Yeah.
can't give him a, until they win
Pretending.
something. I can't give him a free one. Half price maybe, but
Half price.
Yeah.
Here comes TJ back in the game.
it's the best I can do right now.
Well, Coach, I understand. I mean, you open up the floodgates, and
Yeah.
here we go. TJ's in the slot over here to the left. Joe Mock is wide in that slot. Flat motion. Fake inside
There you go.
handoff. And
Scott's
here comes
got
Scott
it.
Miller taking the ball up the gut. And he is going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, nice faking in there.
Good fake, good ball movement, and
Good fake and
you know,
good read.
just zone blocking up front, trying to get to the next level and latch on to somebody
That's it.
and to maintain the blocks. Well, we want this, keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving, keep those chains moving, and try to put one in here. And basically, at this point in the game, another touchdown is going to really make it tough for
Yeah, it should
Vineland here.
should seal the letter there.
Okay, there's a slot to the right, flat motion left, and fake
Gotta
that
take it.
sweep, and inside handoff. And there's a first down. So,
First and goal
once
that
again,
gives us.
Scott keeps and gets a first down.
We got Mark
At this
Capitola
point,
going in
if you
now.
look at the Vineland defense, heads are down, shoulders are
Yeah,
slumped, and
heads are down.
they're tired, and they're also
Hands
a
on
little
the hips,
discouraged.
some on the knees.
But they came out here and battled hard and fought hard, and
Yeah, I can't say enough about how hard they played.
okay, there's a handoff fake here, and there's
That's
Scott
gonna go
taking it to the
wide.
left, and he scores.
And he makes it in there. It's a lot of space to cover with a guy with his quickness out there.
Well,
You know?
it's just
And give the guy from Vineland did the best he could. He threw his body at him, and
yeah,
just
Scott
wasn't
scores
enough,
a couple touchdowns in this game, and he's been on a little scoring rampage. He scored a couple
Yes, he
against
has.
Kingsway. He told me the other day he was a little disappointed he didn't get any touchdown passes last week, but as long as he's putting the ball in the end zone.
hey, doesn't matter how you score as long as you're putting them up there.
Exactly.
At the end of the game, you
Here
put a
comes,
W next to the team, and that's what counts.
Comes another kicker. We got a different kicker in here, don't we, Coach?
Yes. I don't know if he was. He might be trying for two, trying something here.
And the kick is good. Get
Who
that
is
number.
that?
Well, Coach, this game is way too tough to shut everybody out. There's
Oh.
too many good teams.
Gosh, if you can get a couple,
There's a kick, slow driving.
Okay.
Picked up at the 10 by Vineland, cuts it to his left. Looks like he's got a little bit of room here, cutting it up inside. And he's going to be tackled eventually at the 36-yard line.
But you know what, Coach? Just take a look at our pursuit.
Well, take a look at the guys that's maintained their lanes. I mean,
Right.
the containment on that side was there. The lanes closed in. It did a nice job
Right,
covering.
and you've just got like you said, they're maintaining their lanes, and then the pursuit caught up to them. Nice run back though by Vineland. We've got
Here we
8:15 to
First
go,
down for
Coach.
Vineland. We're in a 22 formation once again. Shotgun. There's a inside handoff, and he's just stuffed.
He's not going anywhere there. We got Christian Santiago on the bottom of that pile. Zach Agostino right on top of him.
7:59 to go in the game. Clock is running. Anchorage Township working on their fourth shutout this year. See if they can hold up defensively in this fourth quarter. Oh, you got trips right. Anchorage Township makes the adjustment defensively. There's a ball out in the flat, and it's just read to perfection. Well, that
Capitol.
wasn't even a
Coach, they've run that too many
Coach, you know
times
who made
tonight.
that play? Number 17.
They've run that too many
Stockley.
times tonight.
Yes. Stockley read that from his defensive end position. He came over
Stockley and Capitola,
Rushed.
right over there.
there. Yeah. Capitola up from the corner and Stockley up from the weak side end. Actually, he's a strong side end, looks like. Big, strong guy.
Oh,
All right, tight trips over here to the short side of the field. It's third down. Quarterback's back to throw. He's under pressure. And he's having to run. He throws the ball out to the flat area and throws it out of bounds. Oh, there's a flag. Late flag. 2 late flags.
2 late flags.
Right.
I don't know what we got
here.
there. Looks like the officials are going to huddle up a little bit. Okay.
Intentional grounding. That kind of shocks me.
I saw a receiver over there.
Yeah, I did too.
I mean, I know that was his intent, but you can't call a penalty on intent. I'm a little surprised on that one.
It's also a loss of down, so that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Okay, like I said, I'm a little bit confused on that one, but since I don't have a striped shirt on, it doesn't make a difference.
Okay, so the punt team's going to be coming in here for Vineland. We realize it's a loss of down.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. Maybe I got to read up on that rule, Coach, because maybe I'm missing something here.
well, this is looking more and more like, that opera lady's going to come out to sing soon.
Yeah, we're going to get excellent field position out of this.
There's a snap. Kick out to the right, almost blocked. Caught in the air. Fair catch, and that's
that was Moody, the designated
makes a fair catch.
designated punt blocker on that one, almost in there again.
So they take over at the 38-yard line of Vineland with 6 minutes 51 seconds to go, and
that's the first one we've been able to catch on the fly.
Hold on to this
Coach.
ball for the last 6 minutes.
You know.
I think Upper Township isn't necessarily worried about scoring any more points, but if they can hold on to the ball and maintain a shutout and get themselves back in that area where their defense is feeling good again, I think they played really solid defensively today. Okay. Here we are again. There's a slot left. Single back set, flat motion. There's a handoff to TJ. He's looking for room. And gained 5 yards.
Still got 5.
He was well contained. I'll tell you, sometimes he's moving so fast he outruns his blockers there.
Yeah, well, was one guy that was standing there, and he cut back the other way, but he's not as quick as TJ do. Turn and make his block.
Hey, you too. Okay, 2nd down and 6 from the Vineland 34-yard line. Okay, Stefan Thomas in the tight slot over here, Joe Mock, and there's flat motion coming. Inside handoff. It's like Zach, he bounces outside. Just breaking tackle after tackle and just continues to drive down the field. Holy smoke.
Just looks like the pinball machine, Coach. You know what I mean? Hitting a bumper and then flipping out and going and get another one.
Especially fourth quarter. Going against a defense that's been
definitely
chasing
gassed.
people all, he just runs over people.
Yeah.
Did the same thing in the third quarter against Billville.
And he's a two-way performer, but he don't look tired.
No. Well, the key with him is he's a wrestler, and those guys know how to stay in good shape. Talk about endurance. I mean, you get a wrestler out there, their endurance is going to be fantastic. They're well-conditioned athletes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got a little bit of equipment problem here.
Equipment or
here
might
we
have
go.
a cut or something,
Sachs got a
Looks
little
like the
equipment.
cut.
Well, maybe it's a cut, yeah.
Yeah.
Once they see blood, they got to get
Yeah,
him out.
they have no choice, you know. It's coming through the shirt, so they'll just put a little tape on it and throw him back in.
Okay, first down. 5:35 to go in the game. Two back set, shotgun slot left. There's inside handoff.
Okay. Who was that on that carry there? That's Shane Delaney. Getting a little Delaney time here. Well, Zach's all taped up. He's ready to go back in, and Shane's coming out. What do we got here?
We've got an official's timeout.
Official's timeout. I guess we got an injured player on Vineland that had to call timeout so they can get him off the field.
All right, clock is running. We're down to 5 minutes to go in this football game.
And that's like you said, Coach. We don't need any more points. We might get them here, but we just want to keep the clock moving.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep this clock moving. Once again, inside handoff.
Oof. You might have only got back to the line of scrimmage. That's Zach on that carry there.
And the clock continues to roll.
Yeah.
And this next play comes out.
Each play
it's gonna
like
be
that,
under
you know,
4:10.
a little bit, you're taking 45 seconds off the
Oh,
clock.
yeah.
Clock is
And
out of
even if you're
clip
down
there.
here and you run all your 4 downs and turn the ball over, you're turning the ball over deep in their own
Right.
end.
And you know,
TJ
you can
Johnson
say
coming
we're in no
back into the
hurry.
game. Okay, I'm looking for a little Scott Miller up inside action here. A little fake inside run.
Fake.
Oh, here's a toss to the left.
Pitch to Zach. And take another 45 seconds off on that
There
one.
you go. We're down to 3:50 to go in this football game. And it's 3rd down and 7 from the 17. Actually, the 16.
4th down.
Is it 4th down?
Yeah.
Okay, 4th down. Let's see if they're
They're a
going to
little,
try a field
little
goal here.
slow on
Here
the
we go.
marker over there and change. I have to talk to that guy.
Okay, we're going to try a little field goal here, and this is well within his range.
Yes. Yeah, we got Mason back on this one, Coach.
Need a good hold here. Joe Mock takes a snap, puts the ball down, kick is up. It's plenty long enough,
Good.
and it's good.
Coach, you don't know how
Nice
important that is, that we might come down to a game where we need something to get him that experience.
It's a 32-yard field goal there, Coach.
Yeah. That could be a game,
Coach, what else
Coach.
makes this
Everybody
amazing is every single game's been away, and people don't realize, you know, it's tough going away. It's a bus ride, and it's everything else. And you know, when you're home, there's a ball taken around the 10-yard line, broke to the left, trying to get outside, go down the sidelines. Ooh, he had a lane there and tried to cut back and just slipped. So Vaughn's going to take over at the 38. But Coach,
Nice.
when you're
nice run
home,
back.
it's much more relaxed because you don't have to run around and get yourselves ready. You can relax in the locker room, wait for the other team to show up. When you go away, you've got an extra couple hours of preparation you have to do. You know, then you got that bus ride, and
Every week.
you know, we've been doing that every week, and it's amazing that the teams responded as well as they have, especially last week when they had to go an hour and a half to Kingsway.
Ride and a half. Are we,
Well,
we re-kicking? What are we doing here?
got a little penalty going here, Coach. Well, that's not a good thing. 3 minutes and
Gosh.
5 seconds, another unsportsmanlike.
So unnecessary.
Looks like they're talking to Mark Capitola here. Okay. Straight handoff. Vineland's just trying to get some points here. We're going
All
to try
right, at
to
this point
get
in the
ball
game, you
down.
got to keep your head, guys. You know?
Picked up about 3 yards right off tackle. 2:49 left. The clock is running. Grover Township trying to maintain get a fourth shutout here. Not a fourth straight, but a fourth shutout for the season. Here we go. Deep motion to the right. Inside handoff, and he breaks out.
Yep.
And he's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down here.
Nice cutback by the runner on Vineland there. Tackle made by Moody and Augustine.
3rd and 2.
They're getting their plays in quicker now, Vineland, trying to put something together here.
Quarterback fakes it and holds on to it, and he's going to be taken down for a gain of about a half a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down and 2. All right, here we go. 4th down and 2.
Coach was efforting to get some other scores.
38-yard line of Viego Township. I didn't get anything yet, Coach. And it looked like we're going to get some illegal procedure here.
Coach Wilk was efforting to get another score there, but came up empty.
Well, no, so far. I mean, listen, it takes time for the guy to respond. No.
Come on, speed dial.
No.
Okay, we've got 22
4th
formation.
down. Quarterback's back, trying to hit that flat again. It was knocked down. And that's number 17. That's Stockley
That's
again.
Stockley. I'll tell you what, I had a conversation with him today. I had a little meeting with him on the matter. And
Talk about track to him.
boy, I got to talk to him about the track. But boy, is he put together.
Yeah, I know. Big boy.
He's nice young man.
There's
too.
a minute 43 to go. Egg Harbor Township 25, Vineland nothing. And let's see if we can't just run this clock out and move forward to next week.
I'll make sure the next meeting I have with him, we bring up the track issue.
Definitely. Anytime you talk to any of these guys, you know the deal. All right. Vineland's just bringing everybody up. Oh, and they made a mistake because they're going to give us an opening here.
There's an opening.
You bring everybody
Nice
up and you
run.
break a seam. There's nobody left to make the play. And Zach just rambled down for about 25.
That's it.
That'll help his yards per carry average.
Just a little. He's had a couple big runs tonight.
Yes, he has.
You know,
I think
he
at
had
halftime
another one
he was
for
6
about
carries
20.
for 39 yards, and obviously he's increased that in the second half. All right, a minute 29, and the clock is running.
We're not looking to score here. We're just, running
Just
out
trying
the
to run
time.
the ball. And there's another inside handoff. And that's Zach again. You know, there's a reason Zach gets the ball a lot in these situations. One is, and probably the major reason, is he's not going to fumble.
Yep. And
Not
he's
that the other guy. He's the least likely to lay the ball on
Right.
the carpet.
he's got both hands around that ball and shoulders
Carries
down
it
and
just like a fullback
delivering a
does,
blow.
Just like Larry Zonka used to carry it.
thonk and kick. Remember the
Yeah.
boys?
And then they got Mercury Morris.
Mercury Morris there.
Okay.
All right, we're just going to
Cobra
kneel
Township's
down.
just going to take a knee here, and this ought to be the last play once they come down, get it set again. Take a knee and end this game. Okay. Now they got to reset, put the ball down and get it set, time
Yeah.
clock, and that'll be it.
That will
So,
be it.
Coach, Egg Harbor Township with their 4th shutout of the year, 25-0 over Vineland. It was a really solid performance, especially in the second half. Vineland came here and played a great game. But EHT has run their record to 6-0 and is the #1 team in power points in Group 4 in South Jersey and will remain that way. Coach?
I'll tell you what, I just, like I said, everybody brings their A game to play against us. And, every game, second half, we just come together and, we put teams away.
Yes.
Little patience, conditioning. But, another solid performance in the second half here.